What if there's a better way to connect with our kids? One that doesn't involve constantly trying to get it right or worrying if we're doing enough. Today, I'm sharing 13 powerful insights from 5 expert parenting books that will transform how you connect with your child. Check the video description for the book titles and authors. Idea 1. Keep your bond strong. Who has more influence on your kids, their friends, or you? Dr. Gabor Maté explains a modern problem. Kids are more connected to their peers than their parents, which affects how they develop values and habits. Think about it. Kids today are often heavily influenced by social media and friend groups, leading them to prioritize peer opinions over family values. This can lead to behavior that feels confusing or disobedient. To counter this, spend intentional time with your child each day, even if it's just 10 focused minutes. The goal is to show them that family bonds are safe, nurturing, and dependable. Research backs this up, showing that children who feel securely attached to their parents are less susceptible to peer pressure, helping them make healthier decisions. Idea 2. The magic of listening. Could listening be the key to solving most of your child's issues? Marshall Rosenberg explains that true listening goes beyond simply hearing words. It's about making someone feel seen and valued. Often, kids act out because they feel unheard or misunderstood. Imagine a time when your child tried to tell you something, but you were too busy to pay full attention. Next time your child speaks, make eye contact and listen without interrupting. Show them their thoughts and feelings matter to you. This not only validates them, but strengthens your bond, helping them feel more secure. Studies show that children who feel understood tend to have lower stress levels and higher self-confidence. Idea 3. Trusting your child's abilities. Are we holding our kids back by being overprotective? Liedloff observed that Indigenous parents often let their kids explore and take age-appropriate risks. Rather than constantly saying, "Be careful," they trust their child's natural instincts. This approach encourages independence and teaches kids to trust themselves. Allow your child to explore within safe boundaries. Instead of overly directing their play, let them figure things out. This builds self-trust, resilience, and problem-solving skills. Kids who feel capable of handling risks grow up to be more self-assured and adventurous in life. Idea 4. Tears are part of healing. Why do kids cry? And why does it sometimes seem to come out of nowhere? Imagine this. It's been a regular day, and suddenly, your child starts crying. You might feel an instinct to stop the tears, maybe even distract them, right? Aletha Solter explains that crying is actually a natural form of emotional healing for children. It's their way of releasing pent-up stress, frustration, and even trauma. Instead of rushing to stop the tears, consider being a safe presence beside them. Let them cry, offering a calm, empathetic space. This teaches your child that their feelings are valid and helps them process emotions, which builds resilience for the future. Studies show that children who are allowed to express emotions freely tend to have higher emotional intelligence as they grow. Idea 5. Parenting with presence. Are you really present with your kids or just physically there? Maté emphasizes that children can sense when we're truly present versus when we're distracted. Maybe you're with them, but scrolling on your phone or multitasking. Children pick up on this, and it can make them feel emotionally neglected, even if you're right beside them. Commit to a few minutes of focused, undivided attention daily. Even just 5 to 10 minutes of intentional time, where you're all ears and fully engaged, has a powerful impact. Studies show that children who feel emotionally connected to their parents are more confident, happier, and better able to handle stress. Idea 6. Using I statements. Want to handle conflicts without escalation? Rosenberg's I statements approach prevents blaming. Instead of saying, "You always ignore me," say, "I feel unappreciated when I'm not heard." This subtle shift can make a huge difference in how your message is received, especially by a sensitive child. Using I statements teaches children that expressing needs and emotions is healthy and normal. It also encourages them to communicate openly without fear of judgment or blame. In the long run, this skill improves not only your parent-child relationship, but their relationships with others too. Idea 7. Fostering independence. Could giving your child independence help them become more confident? Pressman argues that kids need space to learn and grow on their own. Think about a time when you watched your child struggle with a new skill, like tying their shoes. It's tempting to step in and do it for them, but allowing them to try and maybe even fail builds resilience. Give your child small responsibilities that are age-appropriate. This might mean letting them dress themselves or help with simple chores. Over time, these small acts build confidence and a sense of capability. They learn that they're competent and capable of handling challenges, which are skills they'll carry with them for life. Idea 8. Building trust through holding space. What's the most powerful way to build trust with your child? Imagine a time when your child was upset and needed comfort. Aletha Solter emphasizes that, beyond just stopping tears, holding space for a child through their distress actually builds deep trust. When we offer calm, patient support during these moments, children learn that they can rely on us in difficult times. Instead of rushing to calm them down or redirect them, simply being there with empathy allows your child to feel secure and loved. This approach not only builds emotional resilience, but also strengthens your relationship, showing your child that you'll be there no matter what they're feeling. This foundational trust becomes a cornerstone for their future emotional health. Idea 9. The power of leading by example. Are your actions aligning with what you want to teach your kids? Aliza Pressman reminds us that kids learn not just by listening, but by watching. Imagine you tell your child to be kind, but often lose your patience with others. Kids are keen observers. They mimic our actions far more than our words. Focus on embodying the behaviors you want to see in your child. Model kindness, patience, and resilience in your actions. This consistency between words and actions builds a strong foundation for your child's character and self-esteem. Over time, they'll learn to navigate the world with the same grace and integrity they saw in you. Idea 10. Reconnecting to natural parenting. What can we learn from indigenous parenting practices? Liedloff studied tribal communities and noticed they naturally keep children close, creating a sense of security. Imagine having your child beside you as you work, cook, or go about daily life. This proximity offers emotional security that our fast-paced modern life often disrupts. Create moments where your child can simply be near you. This approach gives them the emotional stability they need without overstimulation. Liedloff's research suggests that children raised with this kind of continuum develop a deeper sense of confidence and security, traits that can set them up for a happier, well-adjusted future. Idea 11. Building emotional safety. How safe does your child feel expressing themselves? Rosenberg emphasizes that children need a safe space to share their emotions. If they fear punishment or judgment, they might shut down, which can lead to emotional isolation. Encourage your child to speak openly about their feelings. Show them empathy and avoid shaming language. This builds a foundation of trust and helps them develop a strong, secure sense of self, knowing they're loved unconditionally. Idea 12. Understanding the continuum. What if the key to parenting is already within us? Liedloff's continuum concept suggests that we instinctively know how to parent. When we trust our instincts, we naturally create an environment that aligns with our child's needs without always turning to external rules or methods. Trust yourself as a parent. Notice your natural responses and recognize that parenting doesn't always require rigid rules. When you're present and mindful, you'll likely find that you intuitively know how to meet your child's needs. Idea 13. Embrace tantrums as growth. Could tantrums actually be a good thing for your child's growth? Think about the last time your child had a big meltdown. Maybe it was over a snack, bedtime, or simply being told no. Aletha Solter's research shows that tantrums are a natural way for children to process big, overwhelming feelings. Rather than seeing it as bad behavior, think of it as your child trying to cope with emotions they don't yet understand. When your child has a tantrum, try to view it as a growth opportunity. Create a safe environment and let them know it's okay to feel frustrated. This approach helps them release tension and teaches them that they're accepted, no matter their emotional state. This builds trust and shows them that big emotions aren't something to be ashamed of. They're a normal part of life. Each of these ideas offers a powerful tool for becoming the parent we aspire to be. If these insights resonated with you, stay tuned. In our next video, we'll explore Aliza Pressman's 5 Principles of Parenting, a guide to building a healthy, resilient family. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss it.